sweet boy. Pay me what you owe me. Don't act like you forgot. But you better have my money. I call the shot. Ow. Oh, I need a massage. I'm hurt. I'm injured. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk. How is everybody doing this morning? I am home. It is wonderful. It is always wonderful to be home. Like, I would be lying if I said it wasn't nice to get a break. But it is always nice to come home. Ow. Everything hurts, though. I need a massage. Buenos dias. Yes, I have coffee this morning, thankfully, because my husband is very good to me, and he makes it for me. All right, so hey, Christine. I wanted to really get right into it because I feel like this is a intense conversation, one that I can speak personally from. With Mother's Day coming up, I was thinking about the complex relationships between mothers and daughters. There are all types of mothers. And if you were fortunate enough to just get like the run-of-the-mill, just like good, present, but not overbearing, not guilt burdening, just like mom, then you are very lucky. And I am so happy for you. That is not my experience. And I wanted to talk to you about different kinds of complex relationships between mothers and daughters, because I think the most impactful relationship a woman will have is the one she has with her mother. It literally shapes who we are when we're growing up. It speaks directly to our inside voice and to our self-esteem and to how we view ourselves, and in turn, how we treat other women. Okay? Also sets the tone for how we are to behave as women. So like, people don't realize the emotional burden that comes with being a mother, but also going out into the world with a difficult relationship with your mom. So there are different kinds of mothers. And I'm going by conversations that I have had with friends, people that I know. There is the dismissive mother. The mother who, no matter what you say, she just dismisses it as if your opinion, wants, or needs have not been heard. The kind of mother where you say what your needs are, she listens, and then there is zero follow through, as if it meant nothing to her. Girls who struggle with dismissive mothers always feel like their voice is not important. They grow up believing that their contribution doesn't matter. Why speak up? Nobody's going to listen. It doesn't matter, right? The kind of mom where they go like, are you hungry? And you say, no, I just ate. And they set food in front of you anyway. Now, those are also all Italian mothers. So that's totally separate. But I'm talking about moms who don't really lean into their daughters at all. They don't try to empower them. They don't try to make them feel important. Whatever the daughter says she wants or needs falls on deaf ears. Dismissive mothers can do a lot of damage. Then there is certainly the narcissistic mother, right? Where everything revolves around them. Okay? Everything revolves around them. They You can never do enough for them. You're never a good enough daughter for them. No matter what you do, it's never enough. You don't call enough. You don't visit enough. You don't write enough. You don't, they tend to speak in like third person, like, my daughter never calls me. You're talking to your daughter right now on the phone, Ma. They play the victim a lot, right? I don't understand what I did wrong. I gave everything I had to you kids, and now what do I have to show for it? Nothing. It's a lot of that guilt, right? I deal with that a lot and grew up with that a lot, where there was a lot of emotional manipulation into getting us to do what she wanted us to do. If we wanted to do something with our dad, it had to mean that we didn't like our, it was always, oh, you don't like me, you want to be with your father. That kind of emotional manipulation is very damaging to children, because they start to feel guilty about every independent decision they want to make. They live in fear that everything they do is going to somehow disappoint or upset their mother. It's not fun. I'm just telling you now. It's not fun. And then there is the overbearing mother. Oh, the overbearing mother who, it's like role reversal. She is the child and you are the mother, right? You're constantly having to take care of her. Well, these are two different kinds, actually. Actually, the role reversal is tough. My friends that deal with that, where the mother's always falling apart, she can never get her shit together. The daughters are always having to play the mother, right? That is hard, because the kids never have a chance to be kids, ever. They're always saving their mother. They're always sweeping in. I got to do this for my mother. I got to do this for my mother. And they are enslaved to the guilt of always having to do for their mother. That is not how the roles were meant to be. That it's just not. And then there's, I'll get there, Tiffany. The overbearing moms who interject themselves in every single part of their daughter's life. Call nonstop. Their daughter is their only lifeline outside of their life. They like live through every part of their daughter's life. They are constantly calling. They're constantly gossiping. They need to be part of every decision. They're just super overbearing. One of my best friends has a mom like this. She's 36 years old, and her mother calls her, I'm not kidding, 5 times a day. 5-6 times a day. What are you doing? They just spoke an hour ago. What are you doing? What do you know? Who do you go? What do you do? What are you doing? Oh, what did so-and-so say? What are you going to eat? What time are you going to bed? Did you shower? It's like, it's so much. And my friend has fallen into this cycle with her mom that she enables it. And God forbid she feels guilty sending her mom to voicemail. I go, how do you talk to your mom that many times a day? How do you talk to anybody that many times a day? But how are you talking? It is so unhealthy that your mother hovers over your life to that capacity at 36. And then you wonder why you're having a hard time finding a life for yourself. You are essentially in a relationship with your mother. Where is there room for a man? You're still nursing. Then there's the absent mother. The absent mother who just leaves or just checks out emotionally. And what this does to girls is it makes them very untrusting of women. And it damages their relationships with women long term. I have somebody in my life whose mother walked out on her when she was young. And she struggles so hard to find meaningful relationships with women. She will make friends, bring women in close to her, and it's always a matter of months before she somehow sabotages the relationship. She always pushes girls away, women away, before they can leave her. She believes that every woman will eventually leave her. And it breaks my heart. I don't really like her, but not for that reason, because it actually really breaks my heart that she feels that and experienced that and believes that. That makes me sad. Then there's the competitive mom, where nothing her daughter does is ever good because she's somehow better in some way. You win the soccer tournament, it's not really that big of an accomplishment. You know, something good happens in your life, so she has to somehow diminish whatever good thing is happening in your life. I have a lot of friends who deal with competitive moms who are always trying to one-up their daughter, and if they can't one-up their daughter, the one-upper, they diminish whatever accomplishments the daughter's making. I can remember, this is very real, and like one of the most damaging, hurtful things that ever happened between me and my mother. When Olivia was 3 weeks old. 3 weeks. Do you know what a hormonal mess a woman is 3 weeks after she had a baby? Maybe less, because my mother was in Birmingham with me, helping me, so maybe less. She came into my bedroom and she goes, "Hey, Jay." Now I'm physically, emotionally, and mentally already a mess. I don't think I have to set the stage for you for what a mother looks like a few weeks after she has a baby. I'm bleeding, my boobs hurt, I'm not sleeping, I'm exhausted, I'm nervous, I don't know what I'm doing. On top of that, my husband left. My husband had to leave town. My mother comes into my bedroom and she goes, "Hey, Jay." I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Do you think Michael cheats on you when he leaves town?" Well, I don't fucking know, Susan, but thank you, because now that's all I'm thinking about. Thank you so much. And I literally lost whatever part of my mind I had left. And I screamed like a lunatic. She ran out of my room. And then she came back 5 minutes later and apologized. And she was like, "I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that." It was almost like she needed to somehow shit on my picnic. She needed to look at my situation and my little happy family and like somehow remind me that it couldn't be as good as it felt. But here's the thing. I know my mother loves me. And I know she doesn't want to be that mother. I know she doesn't want to be that person. But when she slips into that space and she does those things to me, I literally like, or at my wedding, for those of you who read my book, at my wedding when her hair didn't come out right and she literally ruined the whole day. It was all I heard about up until they said, "Jamie, they're ready for you to walk down the aisle." All I heard was about the fact that her hair didn't look good. And she was the mother of the bride. And I was like, "Shut up about your hair before I actually shave your head." That's where I'm at right now. So, but again, I must say that my mother's motherly burdens come from her mother. And when you know better, you do better. And my mother has made tremendous strides with me because I have set boundaries with her. And the boundaries have forced her to feel my void, to live a life without Jamie. And no mother wants to live a life without their child unless they are the absent mother who just leaves. And then clearly she's made that choice. My mother is not that. She wants to have a relationship with her children. She loves us. So I work with her through it. It is not easy for my mom. It leaves her very vulnerable to have to admit that she has done things that have been very hurtful. But I talk about this because I know there are a lot of people who have complex relationships with their mothers, and you feel shameful for some reason. It's like you walk around going, why can't I have the normal mother? Why can't I have the normal relationship with a normal mother? Why do I have to get the effed up mother? It's almost like a scarlet letter on your chest that it feels shameful. And I have to tell you guys that I have to be really present in my life to ensure that I don't become that for my daughters. Yesterday, I spoke to Olivia. Olivia has a soccer tournament today in Tuscaloosa, and Max and Charlie have games here in Birmingham. And I really wanted to take Olivia to her games. She wanted her dad to take her. My instinct, from what I know, was to guilt her, to say, I never get to go with you. So what, again, you're going to pick your dad? I'm getting on a plane to fly home so I could take you and you don't want. But I don't want to be that mother. I don't want Olivia to make decisions about our relationship from guilt. So as much as it hurts me that she's not choosing me, I have to allow her to feel comfortable and brave in that choice and safe in that choice. She has to feel safe in that choice. So I said to her, hey lady, who do you want to take you to your soccer games tomorrow? And she got really quiet. And I said, baby doll, either way is perfectly fine. And she said, I want daddy to take me because he doesn't scream when I play. I said, okay, no problem. Make sure daddy sends me videos and call me after each game so I can hear how it went. And she was like, okay, thanks, Mom. And it was not easy for me. Like, I hung up the phone with tears in my eyes because I want to be the one she chooses me, but I won't always be. And sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video for you because I know that there are women out there who feel like they are disappointments to their mom, who feel like their moms never acknowledge them, who feel like their mom is whatever. And now I know we all love our mothers. That goes without saying. We all love our children. That goes without saying. Ew, Ace. I just want to let you know. I want to validate what you feel. I want you to know that you are not alone. You are not crazy. And there is nothing shameful in the type of mother you got. You didn't choose it. You didn't choose it. And I will say this for our mothers, that generation. They didn't have the self-awareness that we have. They didn't have the outlets that we have. They didn't have coffee talk in the 70s and the 80s, you know? They were doing the best they could. And some of them were fundamentally broken by their mothers. So they came into the job as a mother with that emotional burden and that cross to carry. And they didn't have anyone to teach them a better way. We know better. And sometimes I'm afraid that I'm messing up too. But you know what? We're here and we're all here watching Coffee Talk together because, you know, we're trying to be better. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me every day. I know I always say that, but I mean it. There is a share button right there. If you would share this for Mother's Day. Let people listen, let people hear it, especially when I say that we've got to allow our daughters to feel safe in their choices when it comes to us, even if it hurts our feelings, because it is our job to be the adult, and it is not always easy. So please share this video and know that I love you and know that I am so here to happy to wake up with you every day. And I'm thankful for you and thankful that you guys help me be better every day. I really am. Thank you, Ann Mix, for sharing this video. Thank you so much. Let's help. Okay, so once again, thank you guys for sharing this video. And if you want to find me on Instagram, some of you have asked, even though I post the link, but I guess you don't see the post. It's Jamie P. Sullivan on Instagram, JAIMEP Sullivan on Instagram. Remember, it's nothing like Coffee Talk. Okay, I love you guys so much. Have a great, great day.